Well, despite the storm rolling in last night, Midlanders didn't miss out on a fireworks and drone show. Some of you were wondering why it wasn't postponed or canceled like Odessa's. Sydney Jolivet went to find out why the show went on.
Many say you can plan a pretty event, but you cannot predict the weather.
It's West Texas. That's one thing we can count on is the weather not to cooperate with us.
A 4th of July celebration is one you can count on every year. That's why the Midland Chamber of Commerce was ahead of the game in planning their Star-Spangled Salute.
We actually start several weeks beforehand in the planning process. We'll have meetings with the chamber, along with the city, the county, different agencies, law enforcement agencies, and so we'll create what we call an incident action plan.
In terms of West Texas weather, that incident action plan also includes constant communication with the National Weather Service.
Like yesterday, we saw there was a little storm coming, so we started getting in touch with the National Weather Service and contacting them probably every hour or so. And then as the event started, we got into the evening, it was more like every 30 minutes, especially when we saw that the storm coming, the wind started picking up.
Because it was the Chamber's event, they had the final say on how the remainder of the night would play out.
We did have some rain develop and we had some sustained winds, but what we kept hearing from them and what we ultimately saw was that by the time 10 o'clock rolled around, and it was even a little bit before that, I'd say it was closer to 9:30, but by the time fireworks shows time frame came around, that the rain had stopped and that the winds had died down, which is what we were looking for.
In situations like this, the emergency team is there to inform and advise, unless there is a drastic turn of events, like a tornado or an active shooter.
We were constantly discussing this internally with public health and safety officials. If we needed to, we would have canceled. We couldn't have postponed till the next day for various reasons. So if we would have postponed, it wouldn't have happened, and that would have been fine if it was necessary. But ultimately, based on all the feedback from the experts, we determined to just go forward, and we also got a lot of positive feedback about the fact that we did.
A reminder that public safety will always remain a #1 priority. For News West 9, I'm Sydney Jolivet.